Good morning, everyone. Now, today's session is regarding prions, right? These are a virus-like creature that we have learned already in previous video. In that, we have seen that virus means nucleic acid plus protein. And then viroids means only nucleic acid, and that too RNA. And in that video we have discussed that there are certain misfolded protein are called as prions, right? So in today's session we are going to have a clear cut and detailed discussion on the prions. Before learning about prions, let's learn what do you mean by protein and what are the different structure of protein. So protein is basically a molecule which is made up of amino acids, and they have various functions in our body. There are basically four level of structure of protein. First is primary, which is a chain of amino acid. Then there will be a secondary structure. That secondary structure can be alpha helix or can be beta sheet. There are certain unusual structure also, but they are in very minute amount. Majorly secondary structure of protein includes helical structure and beta sheet structure. Okay. Now then there will be a tertiary structure, and at the end there will be a quaternary structure. So in tertiary structure the protein is folded in domain and all that, right? Now this is a secondary structure. So if you understand that these are the level of structure, and during this the proteins are folded, why there is a need of protein folding? The basic need of protein folding is to achieve the particular function of that protein. प्रोटीन फोल्ड इसलिए होता है ताकि वो कोई भी अपना फंक्शन जो है वो अचीव कर सके, राइट? इस फोल्डिंग के टाइम पे अगर कुछ एरर आ गया एंड इफ दे मिसफोल्ड एंड वो मिसफोल्डेड प्रोटीन सेल से डिग्रेड नहीं हुआ, then this misfolded protein will act as a poison to the cell, and this misfolded proteins are called as prions. This misfolded proteins are called as prions, right? So the definition, it is a proteinaceous infectious particle. They do not contain nucleic acid, they only contain the protein, and basically they are responsible for the many neurological disorder. Neurological disorder means neuro means brain related, neurological system related disease are caused by this misfolded protein, and the name of this misfolded proteins is prions. Okay. Who has discovered? Stanley Prusiner in 1987. He was the discoverer of this prions. He gave the prion hypothesis also, and he gave them name as a replicating protein. What are the characteristics of this prions compared to other protein? First of thing, they are resistant to inactivation by heating at 90 degrees Celsius. Means at high temperature generally normal protein get deactivated, but this prions, that is a misfolded protein, they will not misfold, they will not denatured at a higher temperature. That is the first character. They are also normal protein are very sensitive to radiation, but this misfolded protein, or we can say this prion, they are not sensitive to the UV radiation. Prions generally they are not destroyed by certain enzymes that digest DNA or RNA. Obviously they don't have DNA and RNA, they are not going to destroyed by this enzyme. By using other enzyme also they are not denatured. They are, but they can be killed through certain agent like phenol or urea. Okay. one more thing is there. If you see the structure of prions, so normal protein have higher amount of alpha helix structure, but prions have higher amount of beta sheet structure. In prions, higher amount of beta sheet structure is generally observed, right, which is not found in normal proteins in higher amount, right. Now, as we have discussed that these prions are replicating protein, means if a single number of prion protein is available, this prion protein is going to multiply. How they are multiply? Here you can see normal protein are called as PRP C, only C, huh? This is coding for the normal protein, but the prion protein are called as PRP SC. This SC means it is an indication of prion. Okay. So when this PRPC, that is PRPSC, that is a prion protein, comes in contact with certain normal protein, they can convert this normal protein into the prions. This is how this prion get replicated. As you can see here, this PRPC is a normal one. It is first converted to prion due to misfolding. Now this initiator prion will come in contact with other normal protein, and it can convert this normal protein into the prion protein, right. This is how they get multiplied, and after multiplication they get aggregated with each other. After aggregation they are able to cause the neurological toxicity. आया समझ में? एक नॉर्मल प्रोटीन जो होता है उसको कहा जाता है PRPC, एंड जो प्रियोन प्रोटीन है दे आर कॉल्ड एज PRPSC. अगर कोई नॉर्मल प्रोटीन मिसफोल्ड हो गया तो वो कन्वर्ट हो जाता है PRPSC में, दैट इज प्रियोन प्रोटीन में. फिर एक प्रियोन प्रोटीन जितने भी नॉर्मल प्रोटीन के साथ कांटेक्ट में आता है वो प्रियोन में कन्वर्ट होता जाता है. फिर बहुत ज्यादा प्रियोन प्रोटीन कन्वर्ट होकर एक जगह पे एग्रीगेट हो जाते हैं, एंड आफ्टर एग्रीगेशन दे कॉज द न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिजीज. कौन से न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिजीज जो है वो ऑब्जर्व होते हैं? सो इन एनिमल स्कैर्पी एंड ट्रांसमिशन मिंक एंसेफेलाइटिस, chronic wasting disease in deer, right, bovine spongiform encephalitis which is observed in cattle. ये सारे ऐसे डिजीज है कि जो एनिमल्स के अंदर देखे जाते हैं. इन ह्यूमंस they cause CJD, that is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, which is generally known as Jakob disease. Then GSS syndrome, then FFI syndrome, and Kuru. Kuru is the most common disease caused by this prion protein. Let's see one or two disease, one from the animal side and one from the human side. You should remember the name of disease which is caused by these prions, because in competitive exams they also ask which among the following is caused by prions and all that. For CSIR point of view it is very important. This kind of question is generally repeated. Now let's see the first disease, that is bovine spongiform encephalitis. It is occurred in the cow, right. Let's see how the cows are infected. So if the cow eat infected sheep food, then the prions which are present in that infected sheep, that will come to the food, and from that food it will come to the cow. In the cow they will first go to gut and transport it to the nerve fiber of the brain cells. Usually in digestive tract there are highly adverse condition are present. Normal protein get denatured in those area, but this prion are resistant to them, so it will manage to enter in the nerve fiber and they move to the brain stem cells. They will accumulate it and convert other normal protein to the prion, and after many years later the bovine spongiform encephalitis occurred, and symptoms are appeared in the cow. Usually this cow what symptoms we can observe? These cows are bored with food, they are not consuming the food properly, they become unsocial, means what, they are not remain in the groups or anything, right? They lost their memory, as this disease is connected with the neural system, the loss of memory is observed. Second thing, the muscle movement on all that, these are controlled through the mind, so this muscle movement is not properly observed, and at the end they are not able to have a food properly. Salivation is continuously observed. As this cow is become unsocial, ultimately it become mad and it will die, right? It is also called as a mad cow disease or anything, right? Second is scurpy. As you can see, the sheep which is infected with the scurpy, similar kind of symptom is observed, but in this scurpy it is occurred in the sheep. So this woolen sheep is there, so they interact with the skin disorder and the wool will not properly generated. As you can see, shivering is observed. This sheep is continuously in the shivering mode, right? Usually their lips get salivated in a high amount during this scurpy disorder, right? So these are the two major animal disorder. One is bovine spongiform encephalitis and second is scurpy, which is occurred due to prion infection. Last is a human disease which is caused by the prion, that is Kuru. As you can see, the patient of Kuru here, headache and pain is usually observed, joint pain is observed in a too much amount, right? The similar kind of symptom, because it attacks on the neural system, so the function of neural system get disturbed, right? The person is not able to talk properly, salivation is there, they are not properly able to manage their muscular movement, so they are not able to walk, they are not able to sleep properly and all that, right? So these are about the prions, which are misfolding protein, right? Like previous video, let's have a short revision at the end. What are they? They are prions. Prions, right? What is there in their structure? They are only protein. Genetic material is not present. Right? Second thing which is observed in this prion is they are causing, they are misfolded protein. यार मिसफोल्डेड प्रोटीन, ये हो गया. मिसफोल्डिंग के बाद एक और कैरेक्टर इनके अंदर देखा जाता है, एंड दैट कैरेक्टर इज दे आर कोजिंग न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर. ओके, एक और चीज है प्रियोन्स के अंदर दिखती है, वो ये है कि प्रियोन्स आर prions are resistant to heat and UV radiation. ठीक है. एक और प्रियोन के अंदर चीज ऑब्जर्व होती है वो ये है कि प्रियोन्स हैव रेप्लिकेटिंग मैकेनिज्म। कैसे रेप्लिकेट होता है? PRPSC, जैसे PRP के कांटेक्ट में आता है वो उसको PRPSC में कन्वर्ट कर देता है। व्हाट आर द कॉमन डिजीज इन एनिमल्स? स्कार्पी एंड बोवाइन सीरम एनसीफिलाइटिस। Bovine serum encephalitis. These are the common disease in animal, and in human, if we talk, the common disease is Kuru and CJD, that is Jacob syndrome. Okay, so this is about the prion. Hopefully you are able to understand the concept of prion, which is unusual thing found in the nature. Thank you very much. If you have any doubt, you can ask the question.